Joining me on Pacific Waves is our reporter Lydia Lewis, who is currently on the ground in Aitutaki covering the leaders' retreat. Kia ora, Lydia. I understand the leaders have arrived in Aitutaki. What's the reception like?
It's been a really massive and bright and colourful reception. As we speak, there are beautiful dancers wearing red skirts, massive headpieces adorned with flowers and also beads around their necks. The leaders are sitting in a line at a marae at the moment, soaking in the culture here in Aitutaki. When they flew in, they would have seen the pristine ocean surrounding the island, crystal blue lagoons. But there is one notable absence here from the lineup, a white chair with no Nauru president inside.
Now, why is Nauru a no-show?
It's unclear exactly why Nauru is not here. I cannot see the president, David Ariang, or any other representatives. It is unclear whether or not there is a member of his delegation here, but I am yet to see one. There are signs of potential disagreements within the forum. According to various reports coming out from Rarotonga, the Nauru delegation walked out of the main plenary on Wednesday morning local time. There are reports that President David Ariang stormed out when the candidacy of ex-President Baron Wanga to become the next Forum Secretary-General was brought up for discussion. Now, I spoke with one of the Micronesian presidents earlier in the week, and he told me that leaders endorsed Baron Wanga, that they continue to support his candidacy to be the next Secretary-General. But of course, Baron Wanga's candidacy has been marred with controversy, and it is unclear as to what is going to happen next, but very soon leaders are going to meet.
That leads me to my next question. Are the Micronesian leaders bloc really united then?
Palau's president has said that they are united on various issues, but it is still unclear as to where that unity stands as we head into the leaders' retreat. More will be revealed at a press conference tomorrow. This will follow the leaders' retreat, where they will be out on a waka, away from the prying eyes of the media, to really sit down and hash out these issues. But as it stands right now, at the opening of this Aitutaki leaders' retreat, it is unclear whether or not old wounds have been reopened after Nauru walked out over Baron Wanga's question at the Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Summit.
And what has New Zealand's representatives to the forum, Carmel Sepuloni and Jerry Brownlee, said so far at the forum?
Carmel Sepuloni, who is currently the caretaker Deputy Prime Minister of Aotearoa, is leading this delegation. She is here on Aitutaki. Jerry Brownlee is not. He remains on the main island at Rarotonga. At the last press conference I attended, they really couldn't say much. Their responses to many of the questions that media asked them was, "We cannot respond to this because the government has not yet been formed." I understand that there has been a subsequent press conference since, but I was interviewing Pacific leaders when this took place.
What can we expect to happen during the leaders' retreat?
One Pacific researcher that I spoke to ahead of the forum told me that anything could happen. We know that a lot of issues are going to be discussed, including visa-free travel, which is an issue across the Pacific, and Fukushima, among many other issues. But we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of that all-important press conference tomorrow following the retreat.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And I understand the Fukushima issue has resurfaced again.
That's right. Today, civil society has called for Japan to be kicked off as a forum dialogue partner. Japan currently sits at the same table as the US and China, but due to the Fukushima issue, which has been raised yet again, there has been a call for Japan to be kicked off. When I asked Mark Brown before the forum started whether or not this is something he would support, he reiterated his commitment to Japan, that it's a strong relationship. It's unknown whether or not the leaders will discuss this or if it will become a contentious subject, but Dalton Pangilangi, Niue's Premier, told me yesterday in a one-on-one interview that he will be raising concerns with Japan. Japan's delegation has arrived here in Rarotonga. He is having one of the only bilateral meetings with Japan, and he told me he does not agree with what's happening and he will be raising it because he is quite frankly disappointed.
There's a large Samoan contingency there.
There is. I'm standing here at the Opening ceremony with the Samoan community members who live here on Aitutaki. And what is your name, and tell me how it feels to welcome your Prime Minister?
My name is Tufilau Lenmi Naturi. It's an honour to have our PM, our Prime Minister here in Aitutaki. It's one of those very few opportunities that we ever get to have the PM visit Aitutaki. So we're quite lucky here in Aitutaki. There's so many people in Samoa never ever get to meet the PM, but for her to come here, there's a better chance for our people to meet the PM of Samoa.
And with a better chance to meet your Prime Minister, what questions will you be raising, or what would you like to address with her?
Really, we just wanted to let her know that there is a Samoan community here, and I'm pretty sure she'll be surprised why there are Samoans. How did the Samoans get on Aitutaki?
What is that story, briefly?
Oh, for me, I'm a half Samoan, half Aitutaki. My mum's from here. My father's from Samoa, from the village of Puamu. But there's a few of us on the island are more half-caste Samoans, or there's only a few real full-blooded Samoans living on the island, and for us to have them with us here on Aitutaki, it's an honour as well, because we've come far away, different islands, to have them here with us and celebrating, especially this opportunity to hopefully we get to meet her and have a talk with her real soon. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And Sana, as you can hear, there is so much pride for all of the Prime Ministers, the nations that are represented here. So putting the politics aside, this really is a strong community event. Everyone in Rarotonga, whether it be on the main islands or outer islands, have come together for this event.